Hey everyone's Jackel Wolf back in Rustic Waters with another 5 minutes. That's how I did it. Now, if you've been following along, you know that we are working our way through the quest book. Last episode, we did the cheesing the hunt, which we gathered up some turds, and we used those turds to create some Formanda cheese, which we placed in our world. We broke it, and we got a rat spawn egg. We then used that rat spawn egg. We hatched it. We did get a plague rat. That was a little bit hilarious. But then we took some sliced cheese, and we used that sliced cheese to tame those rats. We also did the Tricksy Mice quest, which is to just make 4 trapdoors. And then we used this sort of, not safety-fi, but we covered up a couple of places. You can see the little keyholes in the back. Then I built a couple more, and we got a little bit of a barrier there that we can close off to keep our rats sort of encased in this area so they don't go wandering around. Now, that is not going to work for this episode, because if you remember last time, I mentioned that I moved my sieves over here. This is now my main collection point for all of that stuff. But I've still got a chest full of stuff over here that's just sort of sitting here. Then I'm going to want a lot of this stuff, but I don't want to move it manually because, I can. It would probably be a lot easier to move it manually, but I've got rats in the world. I've got a rat army to do stuff for me. So that's going to be our first task for today. This is how to use rats for transportation. So what we're going to do is we're going to go shift, left click, drop the rat that was on my head right there. And he is just sitting there. He's got the stay here command. Now, for us to command this rat, we've got to build ourselves a cheese wand or a cheese staff. The cheese staff is your means of communicating with your rats. You must sneak click a rat to bind it. Actually, just a regular right click will work. Then sneak click on a container to instruct it to place or remove items from it. Just like pipes, the side of the machine you select is important as well. So to make a cheese staff, we simply need 2 sticks in a trader's workshop with a block of cheese. And there you go. We have got ourselves a cheese staff. We're going to open that up. Our rewards here is a rat upgrade, a blacklist, and a rat upgrade flight. So the flight is probably the most interesting one, and I'm going to demonstrate that one right away. Basically, how you use these rat upgrades is you open up your rat, and then you can kind of place them in that middle slot. Now, you can give a rat a helm as well. You can give it a weapon, or you can give it food. If we put food in there, he'll go eat that. And sometimes he'll drop little rat nuggets as well. Those are actually useful. We will need them for future stuff. But right now, it's not something we really need to worry about. So right now, he is got the ability to fly. We need to tell him, though, where are you going to fly to? Where are you going to gather stuff? And where are you going to go put it? So right-click on that rat. You can see staff is now bound to the rat. We're going to go come over here. And I'm going to go right-click on that chest. Take items from chest. This is my output stuff and input. I might be getting that one backwards. We would now want to go over here. We're going to go right click, deposit items in chest from the south. So if I, did it from up here, he would jump up and he would deposit them from up here. If I did it from over here, he would put them in here. So the take action is not very, direction oriented. The place action absolutely is. The last thing though we got to do is we got to open up that rat again. He is still on the stay here command. We want to flip him over to the transport items command. Now there's also a gathers item command. This will gather loose items sort of floating in your world. It's not what we want. We want the transport items. The rat will move items from one container to another. Use the cheese staff to mark and deposit the pickup containers. That's what we've already done. We're going to click that and that rat is off. I think this is just hilarious. I think this is probably one of the funniest things I've seen in any sort of any game at all. And yeah, his pathfinding's not very good with the wings. And you got to let's actually trap you back in here because we got another problem. He is only gathering one item at a time. And this is not bad if you've got like 2 chests that are really, really close by, or, you're not getting, it's a very, very slow process. You're not getting stuff constantly. we've got a lot of stuff here to move. It would take him forever to move everything one item at a time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that flight off, and we're going to use this rat upgrade platter. Rats will transfer entire stacks of items at a time. So we're going to go place that there. We're going to open that door. You can now go back and forth. You see his pathfinding is much better on the ground. He's going to take that one there. We're going to go follow him all the way back. He got stuck when I got stuck somehow. And then you can see he grabbed 34 gunpowder. That is because that is all the gunpowder that was in that chest. So he will grab a full stack or the nearest, quantity of that. And there you go. So he's going to keep moving stuff back and forth. We are going to hit a problem here where this chest is going to fill up. And even though I've got storage underneath, storage is moving upwards. It's not moving downwards. So this is the way I want it, mainly because I want this chest to be available for the sluice here in the future. That's going to be something we're going to be doing shortly. All I need from this chest, though, is going to be the dirt and the gravel and the sand. What I can do is I can take a second rat. You've been volunteered. We're going to open you up. You can see he's in the stay command. I've got that blacklist we got as a reward. Now, if you're not familiar, a blacklist is a list of things that are false. So if I grab 1 dirt, 1 sand, and 1 gravel, I can then right-click on this blacklist, open it up, and then I can place those 3 items in that blacklist. That means any rat that I give this to will not pick up those items. Even if those items are the only items in this chest, the rat won't pick them up to move them because it's on that blacklist. So we're going to come over here. You, Mr. Rat, you're going to get that blacklist. And then we're going to take the cheese staff. We're going to right-click on you. So this staff is now bound to this rat. We're going to come over here. We're going to say, take items from the chest. And then you are going to go and deposit items from the chest over there. Now, we could fine-tune this a little bit more. I could take other stuff out here, put it on the blacklist as well, and maybe use that rat a little bit more efficiently to just put certain items in certain chests. But then I would need multiple rats to do that. I'm not going to get into that, depth of detail for this episode, but it is something you can do. You can get multiple rats pulling multiple items with multiple lists from there. The problem is we need that blacklist to make this work. He's only going to be able to grab items one at a time. Not the end of the world, because in a upcoming quest, we will be able to combine these together. But for right now, for this simple transport, we're just going to go flip you back to the transport items, and you're just going to take things one at a time. It's going to be a little bit slower, but it is a little bit closer, so it's not that big of a deal. And realistically, we're just trying to make things, clean stuff up. Once he's done his task of moving everything over, this is going to be a lot easier because I can actually, put 2 guys on this task or 3 guys on this task if I want. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. We've got all of our rewards for this one. Yes, we do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. These rats are very, very useful, but they can be very, very frustrating as well, especially when the chains sort of break down or something's not working. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please think about leaving a like and a subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at JackelWolf. Also, check out the description below. There will be a link to my Discord page. I would love it if you guys stop by to say hi. As well, there'll be a link to my Twitch page. I have been playing Rustic Waters on Saturday nights with friends for the last couple of weeks. Although by the time this video comes out, we may actually be done with that and moving on to a different mod pack. But generally, Tuesday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights are my Twitch stream nights. I stream from 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time to, depending on the night, either 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. But, stop by, check it out. JackelWolf77 on Twitch. Also, you can check out my Patreon page. If you enjoy this channel, if you enjoy this content, you want to support, stop by, check it out. There are a lot of great perks out there for all of my supporters. One of which is the Patreon only server. You can play with me on a server. I'm usually on that server Monday nights, hanging out with everybody that's playing. So, but that is it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.